What's up, guys? Adam here with Cover Band Confidential, and today I want to talk about how to decide when it is right for you to get back out there and start playing again. So in the past couple of weeks, I have done a few outdoor gigs, just kind of dipping my toe into that whole realm. I've been pretty picky about different scenarios that have presented themselves, and every time I have taken a gig, I have felt that I was not putting myself or anybody else at significant risk by doing so. We've learned that singing is a really great way to spread the coronavirus, so it is not necessarily something to be taken lightly, considering the amount of spread that can happen at an event like that. So precautions should be made, and you should take those things into consideration before you accept things. So I was approached yesterday by a group that needed a sub for an event for this Friday, and I wasn't really sure how I felt about it. I asked some additional information, and basically the show was on a big stage, but it was indoors. It was about 45 minutes from my house, and didn't know anything else about social distancing. I had played the venue once before, but I wasn't quite sure how it was going to play out. A lot of us are in this weird in-between mode because we want to get back out there, we want to play again, but we don't want to put ourselves or the people around us at risk. So there's got to be some sort of barrier of entry for us to be able to say yes to these opportunities. And I've been having a hard time articulating what that barrier might be, but after talking with some other musicians and having some interviews on the podcast, I really feel like there is one main question with a sub-question below it that is a great way to approach all of these opportunities as they arise. And that question is, do I feel comfortable playing this event, and do I feel comfortable inviting my spouse, my friends, my family to the show? I think with that question in place, everything becomes much clearer. So in my particular case, I was offered the ability to wear a mask on stage, and I didn't have to sing if I didn't want to, but I couldn't say for sure that if I invited my wife or my friends to that event, that they would be safe. So I turned that gig down. And as much as I hated turning down an opportunity like that, I wasn't willing to put other people besides myself at risk in order to do so. So I've got a couple of events in September that I'm still mulling over whether or not to do, because the risk-reward factor is slightly skewed in a certain direction. Mostly around pay, and also that they are out of town, so I am not necessarily putting other people at risk besides myself. But there's still some mitigating factors and some decisions to make in order to confirm those fully. So for those of you who are not sure, or for those of you who are starting to consider getting back out there, I think asking the question, do I feel safe and do I feel comfortable inviting my friends and family to the event, is the ultimate barrier for entry for gigs coming up. So what about you? What is your barrier for entry to get back out there into the clubs and perform again? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.